ever wondered, what does it mean to heal your relationship with food? If yes, then this video is for you. Hey everybody, it's Allie. I'm on a fantabulous weight loss journey, and hopefully you'll come along for the ride. So I wanted to talk a little bit today about healing your relationship with food. And we see this so often, especially in the GLP-1 community, where people are really taking their health under control. So there are a lot of different aspects, and not all of these aspects may apply to you, but maybe there are a few that do, and you can tackle them. One of the first things that I learned to address while healing my relationship with food is that food is not good, food is not bad. Food is just food. And when you take away that kind of moral value that has been placed on various foods, you learn to have a new relationship with food. For example, I am drinking a 0-calorie Dr. Pepper because this is not bad. This is not good. It's just a drink. And it also counts as part of my water intake for the day. We learn at a very young age about good food, bad food, right? And it takes time to undo that kind of diet culture mentality that's been ingrained in us ever since we were little. Food is fuel, and you can make choices where you are choosing healthy options to fuel your body, or you can make choices that are more calorie dense, but they're not bad. They're just calorie dense. And especially if you are someone like myself who is tracking their calories, once you learn how to differentiate and use that knowledge to your advantage, especially on a GLP-1 medication, then you can easily reach your calorie deficit, maintain that calorie deficit, and lose weight consistently. So if you would like more information on how to consume the more calorie dense foods and still maintain your calorie deficit and lose weight, definitely go check out my fast food video where I talk about that I eat fast food and I still lose weight. Many people have learned over the years to use food as an emotional crutch, either to enjoy a celebration or to alleviate sadness and depression, or even just to alleviate boredom. And this is something that has been very challenging for me to break, but with the help of a GLP-1 medication, I have created new habits that help me to work through that. And it's important that you take those challenges head on, whether you're having a good day, a bad day, really sit with those feelings, right? Don't eat your feelings. And if you're going to eat, to make healthy choices so that you don't then fall into the cycle of guilting, shaming yourself, feeling bad about yourself, or potentially giving up on yourself, which is the horrible cycle that many of us have been on, from years of yo-yo dieting. One of the aspects of healing your relationship with food is learning you do not have to finish everything on your plate. And this one has been one that has been really hard for me because I'm sure, as many of you have learned from a very young age, you better eat everything on your plate. There are starving children in the world. You are lucky to have food. You should eat it, right? When you pull back from that mentality and realize that you don't need to have this heaping plate of food and eat every last bite, you can learn to listen to those hunger cues, right, that the GLP-1s are helping us to learn from, and stop eating when it's appropriate for you, that can be a huge benefit in healing your relationship with food. Another aspect of healing your relationship with food is letting go of things called cheat days. There are no cheat days. Just like there's no food that is good or bad, you're not cheating on something. And when you take away that kind of celebratory, sneaky behavior, it really helps you to both become more accountable to yourself for what you're eating, and also to take away that moral value, right? Because like I said, it's not cheating. Who are you cheating? What are you cheating on? Your health? Your weight loss journey? No, we are not going to cheat ourselves out of being healthy. Now, we may choose to have a more calorie dense meal, and that's okay, as long as we account for it and we make other choices to balance that out. Again, go check out my fast food video if you want more info on that. But, it's really about balance. It's not about, oh, I was so good all week and now I'm going to have a cheat day on the weekend. No, you're just going to eat and you're going to fuel your body. That's it. Healing your relationship with food is vital, especially if you are someone who is struggling with an eating disorder or other psychological challenges around food, right? Because we all have to eat. And it's really hard to deal with those issues if you are setting yourself up to fail in your own mind. And that's why people say you have to heal your relationship with food. Because if you don't, you will continue to guilt yourself, shame yourself, feel like a failure, put yourself down. All of that negative talk that happens in your mind, you will continue to do that to yourself and be your own bully instead of rising up and getting away from all that negativity, which you can do. It's a process. It takes time. Not every day is going to be perfect, but what you have to remember is a weight loss journey is not linear. It's also not about perfection, and this is where so many people go wrong. They tell themselves, oh, I have to be perfect. Oh, I can't have this. I can't have that. I can't have carbs. I have to do this fad diet. I have to blah, 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 right? They get themselves all worked up and they're perfect for a short period of time. And then they have a cheat day or a cheat meal or they eat something bad, right? And all of a sudden you start the cycle again. There's no reason to set yourself back because of the choices that you've already made. You already made them. It's okay. What we're going to do is we're going to take accountability for those choices, and then we're going to try to balance them out. And one of the things that I talk about in my fast food video is, sure, I might have fast food for lunch. I might have some McDonald's, and then I'm going to balance that out with a salad for dinner that has lots of fiber, maybe add some lentils or some chickpeas, add some protein, right? Maybe some grilled chicken. Make sure that I'm measuring out the dressing so I'm not, making it like a calorie dense salad. And then I've balanced it out and I still stay within my calorie deficit. So you can do it. It just takes time. But you have to be willing to work through all of those feelings to heal your relationship with food. If you found this video helpful, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe. I'd love to have you along for the ride. And if you're looking for a positive only support group, I've got you covered. The link is in the description box below. And as always, be kind, rewind.